Okay, we're good. We're going.
Yay!
That's all it took. I try to you know when you go, have you guys gotten your flu shot or do you get flu shots?
Yes.
Yeah.
But when you go, you know how they hello. You know how they do it really fast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine hurt this year, really
Bro,
badly.
mine did too.
This year was I
got a $20 Target gift card.
I'm still really bad about getting shots. They have to talk me into it. I still sit there and I'm like, no, I dodge it. My mom used to have to hold me down. I would be like, no, I'm not doing it.
You're one of those people?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
Plenty of those people. What made you guys want to do this?
It was so much fun.
It was I watched a bunch of your videos. And
Which is weird, by the way.
Why?
Because you don't think I make them sure, but I know you guys.
That's why I think it's cool. It's people we know that
a
you're
lot of
talking
people
to.
watch them.
Yeah.
Okay, stop it.
You're
Anyway.
famous.
Okay, I'm kidding.
You're not famous.
All right. You guys did not come all the way. We're not talking about me at all. This entire podcast. There's usually no rules, but that's the one rule.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I was we hung out right when we all got back in town, and we were we should do it. Might as well. Our dynamic is fun, so.
At least we think so.
We think so. We think we're funny.
Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, let's see. The battery for this camera headset. This is so very unprofessional.
No, it's okay.
It's not.
These are so cute.
This is all we're not going to start over or anything because that's not really.
I like it.
Oh, will you turn that screen when you flip it towards so I can see?
Oh, it's upside down.
Keep going. Perfect.
Oh, beautiful.
We're fixed.
Yay. Okay. Oh my god.
These are supposed to not do that. Seriously, my grandmother, she's moving to a retirement home, and she's got these. I'm a big Hurricanes fan. Do you guys ever watch hockey?
Yeah.
She's got Hurricanes branded coasters, and they're glass. Mm-hmm. And the one thing a coaster is such a simple thing, but whenever you pick your drink up, it sticks. But I thought these were safe.
I think we're safe
thin.
now. I don't think mine does.
I just found out about the Hurricanes from my college friends. I did not watch hockey or anything.
Hockey's
just
cool.
found out about it.
UK has a pretty good hockey team.
Really? I think we actually do too.
Yeah, it's fun. Hockey games are fun. They're at 12 o'clock at night. So you go. They're really fun.
I've never seen a 12 o'clock at night hockey game.
Yeah,
the NHL?
No.
That seems
what
exhausting.
I go to Kentucky, so they have a team. But it's team sports, not funded by.
Why do they
play so late?
I don't know because it's funded. It's not funded by UK. It's team sports hockey.
Right. Club.
Club. That's the word. But yeah, I don't know why they play so late. They just do. They play at a random ice skating rink.
What?
30 minutes out. It's really fun though. We play good we play. Big SEC schools
Hockey, I had never even ice skated.
I
love
I'm
ice skating.
scared.
It's so fun.
I've been rollerblading once and it did not end well.
I'm really good at rollerblading.
It takes a minute to get
I'm really good at rollerblading.
I've never tried that either.
Yeah.
I want to see you bust down on a roller skating.
I think I still have some. I can do it.
I'm
really good.
Oh my god.
I used to do it when I was little.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we are with doing a podcast.
Here we are.
There's no. I don't have any talking points. And I really don't have anything going on up here. It's just kind of...
We're just here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
We made some talking points.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that many.
It's more than I've got.
But they're on our phones.
Do you have them? I don't have them on your phone.
They're on my phone, I think.
You guys, thanks, I guess.
I mean, they're not
really
great. They're not
It's just something to get
wonderful.
the conversation going, I guess.
It's weird because it's
that's right.
I don't know.
I feel once you get started.
Small talk is strange. You guys go to
Yes.
any holiday parties this year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually.
It's
Oh,
strange.
yeah.
I don't understand. Well, it makes sense and all, but it's why wouldn't you just do the big talk?
Yeah, but you just gotta get there.
I guess so.
It's a lot of how's college?
Same question every time, I swear.
What are you doing
Not
after college now?
I see Christmas Eve, all we talk about is Florence.
Yeah.
Okay,
Me
we're
and
going to
Hallie are
Florence,
going to
Italy.
Italy.
For
Are you going too?
Oh, no.
just for study abroad.
They said no, you cannot come.
Yeah,
You're
no,
not allowed.
I'm not invited to that.
Um,
that's
That's every
Yeah,
single conversation.
that's a lot of
right
the
now.
conversations I have with my
It's a big trip.
It is.
There's a lot to prepare for, too.
Yeah.
kind
I
of.
mean, what are you guys doing after college?
I want to move back here.
I don't know yet.
I would
Really?
live in Charlotte. I would live in Charlotte. It's great.
I think I would too.
I'm trying to convince
Yeah.
Hallie to.
Because I'm in Raleigh.
Right.
I like the big city. You guys ever go to New York City?
I
love
can't.
New York City.
I
Me and
know.
my sister and my mom are going to January.
New York City.
But she spent the whole entire
I
summer
just
there.
big weddings.
Well, in Connecticut, but she always went to the city.
Oh yeah,
this
this summer I was a nanny in Connecticut.
Whoa.
Like
Yeah.
lived with random people, met
Yeah.
like totally
Wow.
didn't know anyone.
Yeah.
That's the kind of job that a guy, it's much harder for me to get. Or at
Yeah.
least, one time I house sat for a person down the street, and that happened. I was surprised
Yeah.
that she
It's good
Trusted
money.
you?
Like it's
Yes.
Yeah.
babysitting and stuff is
Dude,
such, like,
she's
I don't-
going. Where are you going?
Oh yeah, Saturday I'm leaving. The family from the summer I'm going to Kiowa with them. Like,
That's
for
a
a
good
She's like
to like
living the
babysit.
fucking life.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all ever been to Kiowa? Yes.
No, I've never been.
I've never.
Never?
been.
Yeah.
No.
It's very, very
I'm
nice.
excited.
Where
It's
is
like
Kiowa?
figure 8, but more south.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to Kalawasi tomorrow, South Carolina. It's like Beaufort.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's so nice there.
It's for my
very
my
relaxing.
grandparents live there, so.
I'm not too sure I know where Kentucky is.
Honestly,
Well,
me either.
yeah.
Like, where?
You
That's
drive.
not a good thing, though. I don't
It's
think.
okay. It's a big state.
It's okay.
Right, but it's
It's under,
hold on, west of Virginia?
I don't know.
I did
It's
not
like
know my
I go
states.
through Asheville and then Knoxville, Tennessee. So
Middle
it's like
school?
right
Oh, next year?
under
I didn't know.
Tennessee, I think.
Oh,
I
under.
couldn't tell you what's next to each other. Like I know South
Wait,
Carolina, North
above.
Carolina,
No,
Virginia.
I go up.
I don't know.
I don't know geography. Clearly, Kentucky's not doing a great job of teaching me things.
Yeah, well,
No, I was
You're learning
I feel like we
discipline.
learned that in like middle school.
we're learning
Like,
discipline, right? Not necessarily.
Exactly.
You ever meet any international students? You learn pretty fast that Americans are just stupid.
Yeah. We're gonna probably realize that.
Yeah, very quickly. I bet.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. If we're all on the same wavelength, then it's fine.
I've
guys-
traveled the least of the three of them. I've been like to
Wilmington and back. Okay.
no, I think I've been to South Carolina, obviously, North Carolina, Virginia, Florida.
You been to Florida?
I went to Disney World.
Yeah.
When our spring break when I was like 10. And
Do you
then I
remember it
think-
well?
I don't think we stayed for all that long. I think I was over it. It was really hot, and I was like, I felt
love
bad
Disney
after
World.
the fact because they paid so much money, and I was like, this is not my vibe.
I love Disney
This
World.
was not. That was not.
I was
it
supposed to
so
go in
hard.
January, but my mom canceled the trip.
Why?
To Italy. She's like, you're going to Italy. You're going to go to Disney World.
How long have you guys been friends
Me and AC have been friends since 6th grade.
as a trio?
2 years ago.
No,
Three?
It was like
Oh yeah.
senior year of high
yeah.
school. Junior, senior. Yours
Junior.
year.
You're senior, my junior.
Okay, so 3, 4.
I met her before I met Hallie.
Yeah.
I met her through a mutual friend, and then
Yeah.
I met Hallie through AC, and then from then we just were like together.
What? Recount the last 3. Friendship's a fantastic thing,
Oh, it's
It is.
wonderful.
and especially like for a long. I mean, the longer the better. I feel.
Definitely.
Oh,
So
yeah.
what's it been like? 3 years.
Good. We don't like
Great.
sometimes we don't talk to each other like every day
Yeah.
or a
I
lot.
maybe
or
like this
anything.
semester I feel like we did not.
No,
talk
we
much,
don't.
but it's the same
when we come
like,
back
see each
together,
other.
it's one of those friendships where like it doesn't.
nothing.
It never changes. Yeah,
doesn't
it never
change.
changes, and I'm very grateful for
I
that.
think it's
Yeah.
nice like we have all grown a lot as people, but
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I feel like that's just made it even better.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So what would bring you 3 together as opposed to anybody else?
I think
I just think the way we get along.
It's like a
and-
Yeah.
balance.
Yeah.
Is it chance?
It's a
Like,
good
is this the
balance.
kind of thing that maybe doesn't actually have too many reasons why? It's more just like
I
could it have
don't.
been
Well,
anybody?
they've been friends with people before.
Yeah.
They never worked like
Yeah.
for a
Oh, wait,
long
this-
amount of
yeah,
time.
this
Yeah,
kinda crazy.
that's the crazy thing. Like, me and Hallie have always had like a third.
Like it's like me, AC, and then someone else. Like I swear, if
Yeah.
that's.
But I
that's
think
like
I-
it's just weird. It's just worked out
But
like
this
that.
one's worked. The
I
best. It's
equally
just-
am the same like amount of friends with both.
Yeah.
I'm not like, oh, I'm AC's friend and then she's there.
Yeah, like you put it.
It's like this is one of my best friends. That's one of my best friends.
Yeah.
I see her without her, and I see her
Yeah.
without her, and then we all come together.
Yeah.
So it's like it's
It
an
works
equal.
really
It's an
well.
equal friendship.
And we don't get jealous.
No.
Like it's not.
Okay, let me ask you this. I have a boss, wonderful lady. Without
Yeah.
her, the store would fall apart.
Right.
Christina. On my last shift before coming home, she said, "Women are evil."
Oh.
And she said that's why all my friends have always been guys.
Yep.
She's 60, and no older people they're old.
Yeah.
Right.
What do you? Because I've been thinking about that.
I mean,
Depends on who
I
you're
kind
friends
of
with.
understand where she's coming
girl
from.
friendship is like no other. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can't. I couldn't relate to you about like
Yeah, like-
half the stuff I had talked to them about because you would just be like, okay,
Okay.
like you wouldn't
Yeah.
you wouldn't care.
It's just all on their
Yeah,
level.
I think, but I have come across some girls that just aren't grown up yet, and they kind of just don't know what they're doing.
well, how do you know you're grown up?
Well,
That's how,
I'm
like,
not
laser
saying
you.
no.
That's a great question.
Because I wonder that about myself.
I just think. Well, I have 2 older brothers, so I feel like I've kind of like. been
Oh.
pushed
We all have older
into
siblings.
maturity.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm the oldest.
Yeah,
Mm,
so
right.
I feel like that, and my parents are really big, like, on making me mature. Like, they put me into situations where I kind of
Yeah.
need
I think
to,
you grew
like-
up a little faster. Than
Yeah.
Okay, then I have something to learn. Maybe
Yeah.
because I'm definitely the least.
But I'm
mature
not
in this whole
saying
thing.
that,
I don't
like-
have any. Seriously, just
Yeah.
this whole time I've been home, I've been hanging out with my younger brothers, and you're right.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. I'm not trying to say, like, oh, I'm more mature than most
I would.
of the
I mean,
women my
honestly,
age,
from
but-
someone who's not you, I would say you're a pretty mature individual.
It's also not like a 1 to 10 scale.
Yeah.
Right, yeah,
exactly.
it's kind of hard to...
I know, like,
like
it
all
can be a
about
matter
your
of opinion.
experiences.
You could ask someone else and they could say, no, I don't think she's mature.
Yeah.
But like,
And that's fine if that's what
Yeah.
they think. Then
I think they're both very mature.
Yeah.
I'm also, I find myself to be friends with a lot of older people, and I
Yeah.
think that's
But she's a
partly because
grade younger. I'm not,
Yeah, I'm a grade younger,
Huh.
and I think that's partly because my maturity level is just a little bit. Like I'm not gonna say I'm like
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say I'm like I don't want to say that about myself, but like I don't know.
Yeah.
No one thinks I'm in my grade. They all think I'm like in their
in our grade.
yeah,
Yeah.
which is not that big of a difference.
Well, I'm like the host, right? So
Yeah.
in my mind, it's like, what do I ask next, or say next, or maybe I don't say something next.
Well, the women are evil thing.
Oh yeah, women are evil.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Some are.
Some are.
It's true.
Well, I gotta say, it
But
probably
also,
stuck in
some
my
men are
mind.
evil.
Yeah.
Just people
It's
in
evil,
general
yeah.
can be evil.
That's
We're
true.
just humans.
That's true.
Depends on who you are.
She's a dream guest of mine on this show, but as long as we're coworkers, I don't think that's
I feel
something
like,
that could happen.
have you brought it up?
Well, one time I accidentally texted her. I was meant to text Christian, but I texted Christina,
Oh.
and
And she was like, what the?
she didn't say no.
Oh.
But that is not a yes. Can I just
Yeah.
say?
Well,
Yeah. She said
okay.
something like, "I think you got the wrong." She just asked me if I was coming in tomorrow. You know.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Cool.
Wait, where do you work?
Jersey Mike's.
My brother used to work there.
It's a good place. I gotta
Yeah.
say.
I love Jersey Mike.
He didn't last very
Isn't
long.
Zach used to
Well,
work there?
you know, it's
Yeah, Zach used to work
Zach
there.
used to work there.
making sandwiches, and that's about it.
Is it stressful?
Sure, but everything's stressful.
Yeah, true.
So I think when she told me that, I was mentioning to her that, like, probably talking to her about, you know, some girl, and like that. Then she was just like, all women are evil.
Oh.
And then she said, I've met her husband, and she said, you know, my husband only opened it, like, my husband got burned real bad. And I wonder if, like, the reason that this sticks in my mind and I ask you guys about
Yeah.
it is because of whatever's going on with me.
Right.
Huh.
Maybe. I don't know. It's just something that circulates in your brain.
Yeah.
You're just like,
But she says tons of things, you know.
yeah.
She always whistles this tune.
Just like while working?
It's
Or
from the
like...
Muppets.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Not like I didn't know there was more kinds of Muppets. I thought it was just the
Original?
movie.
More,
Muppets
yeah.
Go to Space.
What?
I have never heard of that.
There's a Christmas one.
We're too young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Muppets is out of our age range.
Actually, I used to watch the movie.
Have you guys ever seen Chicken Shop Date?
Yes, with Amelia.
Yes, you haven't seen
Wow,
this?
what is that?
You gotta watch it.
Oh,
Did
wait,
that.
the girl.
Amelia. She
I've
does
seen
it
the
with, like-
Elmo one.
What? Out of all the ones
yeah.
you've seen, the
No,
Andrew
I've seen
Garfield
that. I saw
one.
the
Andrew
Central-
Garfield one is good. Central C.
Yeah.
She's done it with a lot of people.
She did it with Central C.
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield was good because, okay, so it's this,
Yeah, I'm a little confused.
she's British, and
Okay.
she is, you ever seen, it's kind of like,
Have you seen Comedians in Coffees?
is it
like
like that? No, because she's like
No.
dating. She's like actually dating.
Oh.
They're like dates.
Oh,
Even
okay.
if it's with people who are like married.
But it's not a joke though.
No.
It's
Like she's done with Ryan Reynolds.
and the one with
They
Andrew
live-
Garfield,
okay, I
she
know.
actually,
They live
I
here
think
now.
she, you gotta watch it.
Okay, maybe I will.
Yeah.
It's a funny premise for a show.
She's very sarcastic.
And they're always in
I
chicken
love
shops.
Huh.
And
I
that's
love a good chicken shop.
Yeah. Like,
well, fish and chips, I guess is.
Oh, yeah.
But she says chicken.
Chicken and chips.
Chicken and chips.
You
That's
know,
what they
in
call
London.
fries.
What?
Chicken and chips.
Yeah, fries are.
Fries are chips.
like my sunglasses?
Yeah, I didn't know what those were. They looked weird upside down. Sorry.
I really like that series.
It's good.
I think I've watched most of them.
What else y'all been watching? Hit me. I love movies. I'm going to see one after this.
What movie?
The one with Bob. The one about Bob Dylan.
Timothy, we
Chalamet.
watched that the other day.
Oh, is he
With,
the one that does that?
With Theo
He did a
Von.
Theo Von podcast.
That guy's a good-looking guy.
I love Timothy. Have you seen what's it called, Wonka?
What?
Oh, that
No,
movie
I-
sucks.
Well, cause
Wait,
I've never
sorry,
seen that, and I don't
it's
plan
not
on
good.
it.
Why does it suck?
Okay, do you know that scene with the giraffe and he's like
Milking the giraffe?
It's so weird. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry,
well,
AC,
I'm really
sorry.
sad now. Well, Timothy Chalamet is in it,
Okay.
and he is
It's just not what I expected it to
Willy
be.
Wonka, and it's the prequel to the Wonka movies.
It's not. It's just.
And it's a musical, and I think it's great.
Musicals are, I gotta say, sometimes they're hard for me to bite on.
Yeah, like Wicked.
Right,
I
yeah.
haven't seen Wicked yet.
I kind of do.
I saw
wanna see
Wicked, but I watched it on TikTok Live.
the entire
So
movie.
rad.
I was just
Yeah, really, the entire
What?
movie?
Yeah,
Bro,
I was
it's
just
so
scrolling and I was
ratchet.
drunk one night and I was like, oh, I really want to watch that. And this guy was like, if we get to 1 million likes, I'll play it.
We're just
And I was
sitting
like
there,
waiting. I was like, will he play it? And he played it and I watched the entire thing.
Wow.
Good
It was
for you.
great. It was great.
Dedication is real.
I stayed
on
up the
that.
entire time.
Huh.
Fell asleep. This is wonderful. Never to
Wow.
pay a dime.
You know what? Live stream. You remember Griffin Hilliard? Does anyone?
Yes.
He's
Pops
about
up on
to.
my Instagram.
I'm friends
yeah,
with his
like-
sister.
Oh, he's about to
Yeah.
do a live stream for 1 year.
Wow.
Oh, I've seen
What?
it. There's people. There's a girl who's been
How does
live
it even
streaming
work?
for like a
Yeah,
long ass.
Oh,
time.
the
when you're
Twitch, like, 3
sleeping, like, I
years?
don't
Yeah, and I
understand.
saw.
Oh, I've
The
seen
camera's
that.
on you.
Yeah.
I would hate that. Why would you want to do
How
that?
does he like shower? Like how Kai Cenat does with the swim trunks on?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I saw a clip. He put a YouTube video out about he did it for 1 week and he's going to do it for another week leading up to this 1 year. It's going to start on January 1st. Tune in. And
Yeah,
because
I might
it's
have
like,
to.
come on,
That's
like
crazy.
it's something to put
What
on
is
the
he doing
TV.
it on?
Well, for the shower, at least I have to say this. He didn't put it like how Kai Cenat did it.
Okay.
Where
Where every
Yeah.
camera's on him at every angle.
Yeah, 'cause
He has
that's,
to wear
like, really
swim
And he
trunks.
has to wear swim trunks.
Yeah.
That guy's rich
I
and
love
famous.
Oh,
Really?
very wealthy.
He just has iPhone. Like it's just on the iPhone.
Oh, okay.
Um,
He's gonna have to have a charger at all times.
Yo,
yeah.
say what's up. These are our guest appearances.
Oh, God.
Ben?
Yeah.
Hey.
This is getting these episodes. Sometimes they get clipped. I have like this thing I pay for that goes through and clips parts, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
hope that like when Ben shows up, it grabs it.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The live sign's not up. Merry Christmas.
True, it's not. I didn't put it up.
Alright, I'm gonna go get food.
Will you give me something?
Nope.
Would you guys like food?
I'm good.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Give me something. Perfect.
What were we talking about? Oh,
Live
movie.
stream.
Oh,
Oh, the
he
live
just-
stream. The
Yeah, he
live
puts
stream.
the camera like out, like you can't even look in the shower. Which is,
Okay.
and when he sleeps, it's on him.
Oh, I hate
I-
that. I don't want
I
people
know.
watching me when I sleep.
Yeah,
Right, but
That's
I'd be
like-
fine with that. But I understand, like, maybe if I was a girl, I would not. But
I don't know. I just
You
like.
know-
I think that'd be fun.
privacy, that's
Yeah,
well,
the no
well,
privacy
think of it from his
thing.
point of perspective. He's very passionate about I don't know because I'm doing sort of the same thing as him, but I wouldn't tell you
Yeah.
guys my goal is to get famous.
Yeah.
It's just like,
This is just a.
as corny as it sounds, it's the process.
Yeah.
That's what
And
I
you
enjoy.
enjoy doing it.
Yeah,
Would
it's
you
like,
like want that? Or like,
well, it hasn't happened yet, so I don't even like. I wouldn't even devote any of my brain to like answering that question.
Yeah.
It's more like you find people have better relationships with the gym when they don't want to get ripped.
Yeah.
They just like to go to the gym.
Yeah.
And sometimes
enjoy
they
the
hate going to the
process.
gym.
Yeah.
true.
It's a love-hate
I
relationship.
will also say you can only take one video.
Yeah, but stop. I've been like that. There's been months where I've been
Well, no,
like that,
yeah,
and it's
definitely.
not. That makes it not fun. Because
Yeah,
like
because then you're like wanting something and you don't know if it's gonna happen or not.
You feel like you're chasing.
it's
it.
miserable. It's like a
Yeah.
slot machine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, and then you get disappointed.
Funny thing about slot machines.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
bro.
so
That's
Oh yeah.
I was in New Orleans, we were talking about that for Christmas Eve, and my mom and my brother went to the casino Christmas Eve. Like, they don't do that. Like, it was
Yeah.
for my mom didn't even know how to work the machine. And she won like 16 grand. Just like out of nowhere.
Really?
No.
Yeah, she does not
Did
gamble like
Davis
my brother.
convince her?
She put like $20 in, and yeah, Davis like talked about it earlier in the night.
Oh,
It's
is
a
it
big
that he wanted to
thing.
go?
They were all like drunk, just like
Yeah, the
I
video
think
on
so.
private
Oh,
story.
God, I know.
I think your dad said it's like the blind leading the blind.
Yeah, it literally is.
oh my
Yeah,
God.
isn't that insane? Though?
That's
And so my
awesome.
parents are coming to visit me in Italy, and they're like, "That's paying for our whole trip."
Whoa.
I
That's a
love
lot
that.
of money.
Awesome?
Yeah.
If you
That's
guys got
nice.
16 grand in your hand, I mean, what's?
I don't even know.
I would say.
I
that.
would save
You
it.
think that though?
I would save it.
No,
I
I would
would
save
put.
it.
No,
I think I'd put
Buy a
like
couple things.
$1,000
Yeah,
into
buy
like
clothes.
clothes because I'm a little bit of a
Sure,
crazy
she loves
person
her
when it comes to
clothes.
clothes. But I think I would save most of it.
I'd buy another one of these.
Yeah.
I'd buy two more of these, so then each of us would have one of those,
Oh yeah.
and then that's the problem. I'm real bad with money because whatever I'm into at the time, that's just where it goes.
That's how I am too.
Like, you're not very cautious with it. Like,
Well, it's like it's a rush,
You get
Okay,
excited. when
yeah,
you buy
no, that
something
makes
new,
sense.
Of course.
especially if it's really expensive.
Yeah.
hmm.
I know. I'm really bad with money, and I'm scared for Italy. But
I try and like if I really like I have to think about it for a while if I want to buy something.
I feel like
y'all are like that. Like me and May are
Hallie's
like that.
very good at like.
yeah.
I don't know if that's like
Yeah,
she
none of
only
that.
buys.
Yeah. There's a lot of times you're like.
She only buys things,
She's like,
or like she'll
I
look
don't
for
have money.
things on sale
Oh,
versus,
I love
or
it.
she'll
So-
wait
She
until
loves
they
a
go
good
on sale
sale.
versus just
Everything
buying
goes
it
on
when
sale
she
at one
wants
point.
it.
Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
at some point it does.
She's always been very good at that. I will say.
Especially after Christmas. That's what my mom was saying. She's like, wait till after Christmas if you want to buy anything. Everything goes on sale.
You know what? I don't know why this was like weird to me, but I saw this TikTok of this girl. She was like buying everything my parents didn't get me for Christmas. Like the day I was
saw
like,
that.
I don't know why that feels rude.
Do you guys get brain rot?
Mhm.
I mean, that's not even a good question.
Not as
of course
bad
you do.
anymore as I used to.
Wait, what do you mean
I
by
think it
that?
depends on what you think is
Oh,
brain
she
rot,
just mentioned
though.
a TikTok, and like, at what point, like, how many TikToks does it take until you go, whoa, I feel gross?
Oh,
I don't even think I feel that. I think I fall asleep.
it's gotten to that point.
I think I fall asleep and that's.
Do you fall asleep with your phone? Like,
That's very common, I think.
I will register that like
Not for me.
I will register that something's playing over and over again, and that's when I click
no, I know when to turn it
button.
off. and put my
But
phone.
that's I've been trying to like.
Oh my
shut
god,
my
like
phone
you
off
fall
before.
asleep and then you hear the same clip over and over.
That's bad.
well, I
It's not
watch
good.
YouTube. And I think it's
Yeah.
better but it's not.
It's keeping your attention span like longer. I feel.
On
I slept.
YouTube.
So sorry. I just.
No.
I got a Kindle for Christmas. So last night, I put my phone down and I read my Kindle before bed. I fell asleep so much faster, and I've slept so much better. Because I wasn't scrolling.
Mindlessly, you know.
I
Yeah.
will say in Wilmington, I shut my phone off like 30 minutes before I go to bed.
Yeah.
Just so that I'm like.
Oh, I don't do that. That's like the
It
last
takes
thing
me
I
an
do.
hour to fall asleep. I struggle falling asleep so much. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Wait, what were you gonna say?
Sleep's hard.
Sleep is
on
hard.
I like instead of scrolling, it, like you do the thing with your thumb and it's like the chemical. Have you guys seen? It's really bad.
Like dopamine? Like
Yeah.
you get dopamine hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more than just dopamine. It's like all the same different types of things that come in the right types of orders when like you actually gamble or you actually
Yeah.
smoke cigarettes. But for me, I press in the top left corner of the website on YouTube on a computer is
Yeah.
the YouTube logo, and if you press it, the whole page of your home page refreshes to a new batch. So like, yeah, the videos are like, I watch like 30, 45-minute videos, but once they're over, I press that thing probably like 20 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to see what's coming up.
Or like close the app and then press it 20 more times.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah.
No. I will say I do love my phone because that's all I know. But like I hear my dad talk and he like doesn't even know how to work a phone. I'm like sometimes
It's
I
kinda
wish
crazy.
that I like.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't
also,
wake
like, I
up and
wouldn't-
like go on his phone. Like he usually leaves his phone like at home.
So you
My dad-
abandon, you don't think like phone is bad. You're like, I love my phone.
Oh no, I think it's bad.
It's not good for you, but like that's what our world is. So yeah, I love my phone.
That's,
I love my phone too, but I love my phone to communicate.
Yeah, with that too.
I don't like my phone when I don't need to have my phone.
When I'm with people, I will say I'm very present.
Yeah.
Like if I go over to her house, I'm just
I feel like we're all kind
yeah.
of,
Look, I'm not like I can't think of a famous podcaster other than Joe Rogan, but people do go on their phones during this show quite a bit.
Really?
It's not like I don't like.
I think that's rude.
I don't think so. I don't think it's rude at all.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
because the whole point is like. Well, I don't really know the point, but like it's not like don't go on your phone.
This is like
Yeah.
casual. Like
I was just like it would be like if you were speaking to me and I was like, and I'm still responding, but I'm not looking at you. I just feel like that's a little bit like.
Nah, because that's what would happen.
Yeah.
That who cares? Honestly.
you know how some people like even if this is like on the table, like that's rude to them.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
having a phone, like, right in
Like
front
my
of
and
you.
my parents are big on like.
Like at dinner, I think that's like
Yeah.
you shouldn't have your phone.
No.
But that's just like
That's
how
different.
I grew up. That's how like manners.
It's what. Well, this in particular, the
Yeah.
three of you guys asked me to do this, and I thought I only have 2 of these mics.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do. There's no way. And then I was like, okay, maybe I'll ask them if like they want to do one at a time for 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, and then
Sounds
I'll. Well, you guys might have said yes, and then I was like, But it's ridiculous. The whole point is like I don't know what the point is, obviously. But this is the way we're doing it.
Yeah.
Because I think that this is the way you guys might have
Thought about it.
enjoyed the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way to tell, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, we saw the one with Cameron. Was it Cameron, Serena, and Lila? I saw that one,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, we should do that.
Yeah, that one was fun.
That
So I
one
feel like
was
it's
fun.
like the dynamic, like us bouncing off each
Yeah.
other would
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
be
less
more
Yeah, I
entertaining
think
than
it's
just
our-
like 101.
Yeah, I
feel
think
like.
our
Well, the three of you
dynamic
guys
is
are just
really
like, who wants to
good.
see me? You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're here.
Yeah.
We asked
that was
you.
a joke.
It's like,
But still. I don't know. Oh, my talking points.
Oh yeah. What do we have?
Long distance friendship.
Hey, we touched on friendship.
We
Yeah.
did touch a little bit on that.
SEC schools.
Why is that a talking point?
Because
Cause the
2 out
cliche,
of
like
3 of us go there, and I
yeah,
feel like
Hallie
it's a
goes to
big
South Carolina, and it's completely different than
where you
Kentucky.
go. Yeah. I
But
feel like that's
there's
interesting. Like
still
people who
SEC
don't go
schools.
to big ICC schools,
Yeah.
like I just feel like some people are like, "Wait, what's that like?" I don't know.
Yeah, and it's like, well,
I feel like the whole school is kind of a frat. Kind
Yeah.
of.
Honestly, yeah.
Not a frat, but like the whole school is like, I don't know really. Like
Yeah.
at NC State, and I don't go to NC State, but I have lived near campus, and you know,
yeah,
there's definitely a divide like between like Greek life and not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, and that's how it is at Kentucky. Like you don't have to be in Greek life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's a whole different world outside of Greek life.
I'm thinking of like Georgia and Tennessee.
Yeah.
Those places seem like when you go there,
You have to. It's Greek.
it's like going to the
Alabama.
military. It's like you enter a different it's like a different country.
It's, yeah.
No, I feel like for high school it's very important to try to get into that because I feel like
Yeah.
it opens up a lot of
Opportunities, especially
opportunities
like
and like things
having
to
a
go to
normal
and friends.
college life.
Yeah. And
What is
friends.
normal?
Like
That's true.
Literally,
joining a
yeah.
I feel like what
sorority,
everyone like thinks.
What you think of, like
going
I'm just
out,
like
football games,
football
like all
games,
that.
yeah.
dressing up, photo, like
going to
especially
the
the southern,
formals,
like,
going
yeah.
to like
yeah,
things like that. I think.
I mean, as
that's what-
opposed to
not being
Not
a
I'm trying
sorority,
to
like
think of like.
I don't know. I just feel like, especially I guess here.
I guess you could say like UNCW
Yeah, that's what I was
compared
gonna say.
to like.
Yeah, it's not important to be in Greek
Yeah.
life at UNCW. Like
I
people
mean, there's
don't
always
care.
people who aren't
Yeah.
gonna be in it.
Yeah.
They're fine.
But I feel like for
without it,
something
but-
like Hallie's school or like Georgia or places
Yeah.
like that, I feel like if you want to go and do certain things, you have to
True.
go and
form, like-
join. Yeah.
and it's
social
also like I
events.
feel like a lot of people come out of high school and they're like in these big friend groups, and then you go far away and you crave that, and it's so completely different. So they join sorority, so they have that like
Lean back on.
guaranteed friendship with people.
it's interesting because I'm not in any of that stuff.
Yeah.
And I think when you're not in it, it's easier to see the value in it.
Yeah.
Because you might have that as a talking point. Like, there might be some things that maybe you don't love so much about it.
Yeah.
Right.
I've never gone to a formal But I've always thought that'd be very fun.
They're really fun.
But going to formals and all what are some of the things that you might look outside to the people that aren't? Now, I guess maybe it's different at SEC schools.
Yeah.
But do you ever look outside and you're like, it'd be nice to blank?
Oh, I've unfortunately thought a lot about, like, what it would be like to not be in a sorority.
No, I have not.
Yeah, and that's why
I
it's
just
different.
love,
It's
like, yeah.
That's great.
That's why it's different. But it's also like, I also have a lot of friends who aren't in sororities. So, like, I see that part. And
Why do you say unfortunately? I've unfortunately thought
because
about it.
I love my sorority. I do so much. But it's like, and like how Hallie's like, oh, I've never thought about that.
And I think Hallie, but I also think Hallie's personality and everything is like made for that.
Yeah.
Like I think if she wasn't in one, we'd be like, that's
Yeah.
not right.
Huh.
What's she doing?
Like just for who she is and like her personality and what she likes to do, it just makes sense that she's in a sorority and like does those things.
So you say what do you?
It's hard to explain because, the sorority I am in at Kentucky, it's a smaller sorority.
Yes.
And it's newer.
Gotcha.
So we're having to grow it.
I'm listening.
And so it's kind of hard to like balance the growth of it. And like every member in our sorority is a big part of our growth of our sorority. So there's a lot of pressure on us.
What growth and
That's
what
a good
way?
way to put that.
That's
Yeah,
very
that's a
interesting,
really good-
actually.
Yeah.
So,
So-
maybe what you're saying is when I see one of those Instagram reels where it's the entire sorority doing one big dance, it's not so much fun, more so much like this has to get a certain amount of likes.
Yes, exactly.
Honestly,
it
that-
has to get a certain amount of views, and you put out that stuff because you want people to be
Yeah, you
impressed
want
by
it
it.
to.
That's the only reason.
Yeah.
You want the girls who are looking at it, going through recruitment, to be like, wow, I want to be a part of that.
Yeah, but don't be so fast to say that's the only reason. Because
but-
I'm not, listen, I
They're
couldn't.
fun.
Yeah.
They dance.
Yeah, I
And
couldn't,
they
I
are
couldn't
fun.
join
Yeah,
a
it
sorority,
is
but
fun.
like it'd be nice to meet at a place with like a run club or like
Yes,
these
of
things
course.
have lots of value.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying, like you do those dances, you do those TikToks, you do all of that to get that attention,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not a bad thing.
No.
It's marketing. It's social
Honestly,
media
yeah.
marketing. That's what it is. We have a whole team for it. Someone is in charge of all of it.
Interesting.
I mean, it's just like a sorority is just like a company. Yeah.
And it's the same way that you guys have to go and like recruit people.
Yeah.
Like, you have to tell them about
Yeah.
yeah.
We do
sorority
tabling
and what- yeah.
events. It's literally like a company.
Companies are scary.
Yeah.
You know what's
Yeah,
a little bit too intertwined with a bunch of big companies lately? Our government. I had there are milestones, like, I'm sure okay, I am going to compare filming myself and posting myself on the internet to being in Greek life, but bear with me here.
It's okay.
Sometimes it's really a drag, but other times, like, I had someone comment on a video and change my mind about something I had said, which I thought was just really cool.
Oh, wow.
Like, I'm sure
In
you
a
might
good way? Or
yes,
like,
in a great way.
Right.
I'm sure you might have moments where you're like, you probably, especially according to what
Yeah.
they both say, like, this is awesome.
Oh yeah.
What's the next talking point?
Oh god.
I will say a school that scares me with Greek life is Alabama. I would never do it.
Oh no.
Even if you put it, it's too big. It's
So,
too big. It's too clingy.
this is the
it's too-
crazy
You can
thing.
feel lost. I understand.
That's like
this
really
is the crazy
huge.
thing. So my old next door neighbors, I used to live in Biltmore. My old next door neighbors, they are now seniors in high school, so they're going through all of the college stuff, just like Hallie's
My little
sister.
Mhm.
And they're talking about how one of their friends got into Alabama has already hired a rush coach.
Yeah.
A rush
Oh, that's what
coach.
they do there.
insane.
Someone
Have you seen
to
the thing?
coach
That's
her.
not that crazy. That's not that
Like,
crazy.
I'm sorry. What do they do to help you?
Okay,
Like knowing
and I was
like the
just
experience
saying,
I
like,
had. Like
lots.
what?
Like,
I
if
guess-
someone, like I recently, I watched the Naval Academy and the Air Force, like,
Yeah.
those are so, like, your whole life changes when you get into
Yeah.
one.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you have to get, like, a congressman and they have specialized, like, he'd be called an admissions counselor, I guess.
Yeah.
So, like, but you have to hire, like, they're separate from the school. I can understand a rush coach.
I get
Although
it.
I'd be interested to meet one.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
it, but it's also
Wait.
like the sense like you're walking in there being yourself, and if the
Yes,
sorority
yes.
doesn't like you for who you are, then F them. I don't like, It's like you're not supposed to be there in the first place.
I'm
if
sure
they
the
don't
bus
like
coach
you.
says something along those lines.
I hope so,
Hopefully.
but like, why would you pay all that money when you
To be
literally
coached.
just need to be yourself?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting because I went to physical therapy and they gave me a bunch of like exercises and then
Yeah.
I stopped going to physical therapy. It's like, why do you need to go to physical therapy just to do the exercises?
Yeah, when you can.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It's just expensive. So.
Yeah, it costs money.
And they're already going to Alabama, so.
But, you know, waking up and doing exercises by yourself all alone is a lot harder than like when you have a relationship with a person. It's
Yeah.
a lot easier to get out of bed when like there's a person that you have to see.
True.
Of course,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Like
That's a good point.
good point. I don't
That's
know.
true.
I just thought it was crazy that that's like the culture now. It's so intense.
Yeah.
to be coached to go to a sorority that you're not even in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's
I don't
crazy.
know. But
What sororities is this? Is this like 80 Pi? Is that,
what do you mean?
There's top ones at each school.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
There's
80 Pi is the
different
only one I know.
Mm.
She's in.
She's a tried out.
tried out, and she's.
I'm like Gamma Phi Beta.
I'm 80 Pi.
You're an 80 Pi? Oh, that's so
No,
exciting.
you don't like 80 Pi. You guys have.
I love 80 Pi at Kentucky.
No, okay,
They're so
yes,
sweet.
yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
It's different. Again,
I
it's
guess
different at
so,
every
you say.
school.
I don't want to back
Yeah.
anybody into the corner.
Yeah, no.
But we hit 80 Pi.
No, we love 80 Pi. We love 80
My
Pi.
cousin's at 80 Pi. Was 80 Pi. She graduated.
Oh, good for her. The 80 Pi's at Kentucky are so cute and sweet.
No. I thought 80 pies at most schools are really like.
They have the viral video where the doors open like this, and it's
Oh my
like the gates of hell.
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
But no one knows. The only reason I know
That's so
is because they say it in the video. I want to go 80 Pi.
Oh my god, that stuff scares me so bad.
No,
I mean, it's funny.
It's
No,
so
yeah,
funny.
my sister-in-law, she was a tried out at Alabama. So
wow.
Yeah. So this past year she like recreated their recruitment song and like did it all for us like loud. It was terrifying. She's like, yeah, we have to get on our knees like in front of the door and like clap so loud. They like go like this because it can't be super loud. 'cause
That
you
looks
don't
so
have to
awkward,
sing.
though. I've seen videos of
It's
that where they're like,
terrifying.
Wait, guys, you guys are in. Okay, I've noticed that the videos. Okay, so I've done. This is episode 32, and
Yeah.
the ones that get the most like eyes on them are ones where people are part of big groups, with a few
Okay.
exceptions here and there. But there's two different people from two
Yeah,
different
this-
sororities here.
Yeah.
Be careful what you say.
I know.
I'm serious. I've had to take down
No,
videos
yeah,
before.
yeah. That's
because-
crazy.
Well, it is crazy, and I'm
Yeah.
not worried about you or you because you guys like Jack Coon, if you're watching this, man, why you gotta say things that you know you're not that your mom wouldn't like?
Dang.
But
Yeah, no,
I
my
asked
dad-
him about it. I was like,
my
you take
dad
mushrooms?
before-
oh.
My dad before this, he was like, "Don't say anything you wouldn't say to your grandmother." So
I feel like we're pretty, like, we would.
yeah,
You guys are doing fine. I'm just,
Yeah.
It's just what I'm thinking about. And then with me, I say everything all the time.
yeah,
I got
Open
nothing to
book.
worry about either.
yeah.
I can say anything.
But I think we're being pretty.
Yeah, no, you haven't said anything about any particular.
All the stuff that I said, everyone has already.
We're just talking about those groups in general, like how.
It's just a crazy.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm a part of it, so I really can't say much.
It's very interesting. You can
It's a
say
crazy
as much.
culture.
Yeah,
It is, and a lot of people enjoy it. So it's like.
Yeah,
I bet I would.
and SEC schools
Like,
are
do you
so.
wish you were in a frat or something?
No, I consciously chose not to, and when you dwell on these types of things. But I've also thought maybe like I'd join one. I think that I might be able to skirt the hazing thing, because that was why I didn't want to do
Really?
it. Well, I'm be old.
Yeah, it's still the same.
You wouldn't know?
Well,
No, it's-
I'm just saying.
I wouldn't be at SEC. Is NC
Okay.
State SEC?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
What is it?
I think I'd be able to slide on in somewhere.
Yeah.
Especially like,
Well, Kentucky's hazing is not bad at all.
But that's, like, what makes you,
Don't
like,
believe it.
have those bonds.
That's a
Like,
really
you're-
good point.
Yeah,
Like, that's what
it's
gets them
the-
so close.
I
to
have
them.
seen things.
The loyalty.
And they're
of the
horrible.
brothers.
Well, it's true.
Yeah, it is. I
it's-
know you're right.
Yeah.
They like are bros.
Yeah, both of
Yeah.
my brothers were in fraternities, and they had to go through it. And they were both in the same fraternity,
I
but
love
at
when
different
they-
schools.
I love when they introduce each other. Yeah, this is my brother. It's like, okay. I think that's the
It's my
funniest.
brother.
This is my brother. Yeah, I'm bringing a couple of my brothers.
That's awesome.
My
But
sissy.
people don't realize
Yeah.
you can just call anyone your brother.
Yeah, really,
True.
if you wanted to.
Yeah, he's
Where's my brother?
Of course, at risk of sounding like you maybe smoke a little too much weed, but like, so what?
Is my brother.
This is my brother. Can I bring my brother along? He actually wanted to come.
The next topic on our list is
Oh god, what?
What is that?
controversial.
Let's
Not
do it.
actually.
Wait,
Not
don't.
actually.
What is that?
Narcissistic men.
Oh, sometimes I think that I might be one.
Well.
Oh wow.
No,
Here
genuinely.
we go.
I think it's the nature of man.
Yeah.
To be
But like,
narcissistic.
why is it like?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
think I feel too young to have encountered as many as I have.
Yeah, real.
There's a whole lot of people that would. Yeah, I mean, it's.
Narcissistic
This is
anybody.
when I write talking points. I write them as I write questions.
Right.
Sorry.
Should we give you a question?
No.
about
So I'm
narcissistic
gonna ask a question. So I don't have to say
Okay.
anything.
men?
There you
Okay.
go. Perfect.
Why do you think men are narcissistic? And that one's very broad.
The way
I
they
can narrow
grow
it
up.
down.
Yeah.
I think sometimes the way they grow up, their dads.
That and to compete with others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Hallie.
I'm trying. I don't know. I don't know.
I think the way you grow up. Maybe genetics.
That and
I don't think it's genetic.
I don't think
How-
genetics.
no,
so-
not
like
genetics.
sometimes
Well,
mental
the way you
health
look up.
issues can
Oh yeah.
affect.
Actually, sure, it's genetic. I always put a foot down with genetics because I'm a big nurture guy over nature.
Yeah.
But
It is a lot. I think it is more nurture than it is nature.
Yeah.
what is narcissistic men?
Like
What is narcissism?
Does that mean you're like so full of yourself, like you can't?
when you think you're all that, but you really aren't. Like
I think it's narcissism is when, because we first must agree on a definition. Narcissism
Yeah.
is when someone believes they are like the center
of everybody.
of their world.
Yes.
Of the world.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's not just men, it's women too. But
Mm-hmm.
for the sense, it's men. But like I don't know, like just the way they present themselves, the way they act around others, the way they treat others
I agree.
can be
I also feel like
too much for their person.
it can be really
who they
like
are.
being a friend with a guy.
Yeah.
Like, and if you don't cross anything, then like that's good. Like you don't get
Yes,
into that
or,
territory.
like-
but like
Yeah.
I will say
being
most of
no
the time
matter-
it's when I don't think you see it as much when you're friends with them. It's when you if it becomes more, and then they think that they can treat you a
Walk
certain
all
way.
over
Yeah.
you.
Because
Oh, so narcissistic men in relationships.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I've also
like that's what women
dealt with
experience.
narcissistic men in friendships.
Yeah.
It goes
Interesting.
both ways.
I feel like it's worse when you're with them. And that's,
Narcissistic
like-
men like in relation. Sorry
Yeah.
to cut you off.
Yeah.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just the point.
Yeah, what about them?
They just sometimes they're a little crazy, man. I don't know, like
True.
I just feel like it's just like a big thing that a lot of women deal with.
Yeah,
Just
that's
like
I will.
men
Yes.
acting
Absolutely.
so out of pocket for no reason at all.
Or talking to you anyway. They
And getting
feel.
away with it too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then like thinking that it's okay.
This is interesting because I cannot relate.
Good.
No, but
Yeah,
most
that's
times.
Good to
Yeah,
point that you
well,
can't.
it's-
relate
No,
to.
yeah.
Yeah.
Most times it's a cycle, though. I will say, it's a cycle of, oh, they do it, and then they're like, I'm sorry, and then you're like, well, it's okay.
And there's a lot of better.
It's very
content.
interesting, and I really enjoy listening. But
Yeah.
I can't like.
You can't relate.
It's
to
hard
it.
because they're not. Yeah,
Okay, so it's
it makes sense.
There's a broad topic on here. There's love for New York City.
A what topic?
Going abroad.
Who wrote
Oh,
that? I
Love
love
for
New
New
York
York
City.
City.
New York
Yeah.
City is awesome.
New York City.
Lots of narcissistic
New York City is awesome.
I
Have
love
you been
New
during
York City.
Christmas time?
No.
Oh, me either. I really want to go.
I thought you were gonna say a hat.
No.
You didn't? You haven't?
No.
Oh, you had.
I don't know.
How long are you going in January?
Like for one night.
That's who. Listen, one night's better than no night.
Exactly.
No,
I'm taking
Me
the
and my
train.
sister were gonna do a
Jelly.
day trip. Like if that's.
I've
what
done
it
it
took,
before.
like,
I've done
yeah.
it before.
I've
It's a
always
lot of
wanted to
walking.
take a
You'd be really
train.
tired.
Oh,
I want to
it's
go.
worth it. Come on.
I've always wanted to take a train.
Oh, it's 13 hours from here to New York City. So like you.
That doesn't sound worth it.
If you want to go a day trip, you spend more time on the train than the.
Yeah.
But the train is it's the process. The train
Yeah.
is its own trip,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna take it.
I feel like
Is
that's
it
such a fun
expensive?
experience.
Like compared to a flight.
It's the same, and
Oh.
it's like consistently
same.
it's consistently the same. So on Christmas, the train's less.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
nice.
I've always wanted to take
No,
one.
we're-
I might
Amtrak.
just do like
Just go
That's
to
all we got
short
here.
one. Go on a train.
Wait,
My-
have you never been on a train? Is that where?
No, I've never been on a train.
My cousin lives in DC, and
A subway?
he said the train ride to
No, I never.
New York
been on
City
a
is not
subway.
bad at all.
Yeah,
Do
from
it a lot,
DC.
yeah.
I think
Light rail.
Like I was on the light
I've
rail
been on the
the
light
other
rail.
day. It was
It's fun.
really great.
I just tried it for the first time. Wait,
After
no,
the
I think I
Panthers
did
game.
the trolley.
Oh.
The one that goes in the streets?
Yeah.
That's not
Here?
the light rail,
Like,
is it?
No.
The light rail is like. Where does it start?
Wait, there is
It's
something. I
one-
know what you're talking about.
Like
in
in
the
Have you
middle
been on
of
it?
Yeah.
It's like in South End.
In New
It's
Orleans,
free.
not
You
here,
should
but-
try it here.
It's free? You hop on? Are you sure?
Trolley? They say that you have to pay for the light rail. As
I didn't
well,
see
but
a pay.
we got
I
on
didn't
the
see
light
a
rail.
pay.
That's surprising.
You don't have to.
We should go on a light rail. Let's go.
Let's go right now. Let's take the cameras and go.
Okay, cut.
No, I went on the light rail after the Panthers game, and we went to a brewery in like Loso.
I don't know.
What's
It's
that?
like at Old Mecklenburg.
Oh.
Where is
Um,
that?
It's called that area now is called Loso. It's stupid.
What,
Isn't
like
near like
northeast?
Noda?
It's like
Yeah,
Loso.
Noda?
no, that's
Is it below that?
it's like past South End, and it's on South Boulevard.
Oh,
Goldie's
I know what you're
across
talking
from
about.
Goldie's.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Is Goldie's not just South End?
No, it's like
God, don't y'all just love Charlotte?
it's so
I-
confusing.
I'm a big Charlotte fan.
I
Right?
do love Charlotte.
Was that sarcastic or you like actually?
I love Charlotte.
I love Charlotte too.
Sorry.
You know, I really actually love Noda. Noda, or is that
Okay,
it?
apparently
Noda?
it's gotten
Noda?
apparently it's gotten bad though.
Oh, really?
That's where
Davis
Lola
said.
lives. I only ever
I
go
think the
there
house
to
is
see
cute
her.
there.
Mm.
I like the
Lola?
vibe.
Mm-hmm. She was like right near that main street. I don't even know what that's. I would never go there.
Lola.
I don't know.
I love that name. That's like my favorite name.
Lola.
Lola. Sorry, that's
It's my
has
favorite
nothing to do
name.
with that. I just love.
But no, the light rail was fun. It was fast. Went to the Panthers game. The Panthers game.
And we won.
I know, it was
Yeah, I
crazy. We
know.
stayed till the end. It was wild.
It's a big deal.
It was
yeah.
really good.
We
it
were
was a really
bad
good
for a
game.
really
And
long
my
We
brother
are
got-
bad.
Yeah.
And my
Oh,
brother
like-
got in a fight with
yeah.
a Cardinals fan. It was not good.
Like,
Dang.
Oh
it's not-
my!
No, almost. Almost.
What?
Davis was cursing up a storm.
Narcissistic men.
Oh!
I'm not gonna lie to
The
you.
guy in front of us was a narcissistic man.
Maybe I can relate just a bit.
He kept screaming at us, and I was like, bro, you need to go home.
Damn.
He was like, oh, where are we going to go for a celebration dinner? And I was like, you're going home. Bye.
Oh, shit.
But are they narcissistic men or are they just men? I lately have subscribed to the idea that when someone is angry, they are lacking something.
Like what?
Well, it could be anything. That's why you can never, boil things down. It could
Yeah.
be they forgot to eat breakfast. They could be lacking a mother's love since
Yeah.
0
True.
years old. They could be lacking the job promotion. They could be lacking...
Personality. Sorry.
What?
Listen, I get the hate. I do.
What?
No, I mean, it could be big things, it could be little things.
But that's not like...
It seems so.
No, you
terrible.
said like factors. So like,
I know. Sorry.
that was like so.
No, they could genuinely be lacking
No,
personality.
it could be.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
My bad.
No, you're
not
right.
trying to hate. Not
They
trying
could be
to...
lacking personality. But regardless of what they're lacking, it's like, they're just, it's hard to lack thing. I don't really know.
Yeah, I get...
Like there's always underlying stuff that you don't know about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, they're not just like evil, they're just like,
Struggling.
yeah. But I think when it comes to relationships with these types of people, or anyone, for example, because there's no one that's got it all. We're all lacking things. We're not all
Yeah.
lacking them to the extent that we become narcissistic, but we're all lacking them.
Yeah.
So it's important when you are in a friendship, a relationship, or in any social setting ever,
Yeah.
to set boundaries for yourself.
Of course.
Right.
Because you have to, and I feel like y'all probably know this. I'm just figuring this out.
It's okay.
So you have to say this is where I draw my line regardless of what happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
I think.
Yeah.
But you gotta be careful with that.
What like made you figure that out? Like just recently?
Well, you gotta be careful, like when you extend yourself Because it's a good trait to be able to do it and do it often, but you have to like treat it as like you're playing a soccer game. Like you can't coach is gonna sub you out if you get tired.
Yeah.
But it's tricky because when there's no coach, like you gotta sub yourself out.
Yeah. Should be like, dude, it's time. It's time. Time to be done.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's a good point. Okay, fucking point. Let's see. What's next? Oh my gosh.
What?
The gecko.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
This is you and
This might be just a me thing.
Oscar in 3rd grade?
Yes!
Nice.
Yes!
Yeah, that's awesome.
I was about to say that. We shared a gecko.
It was great. I
It
think
was
I was
a
the
really
one that
great
named it, by the way.
Wait, I was going to say Oscar.
Yeah.
And she was one of the best teachers I ever had in
Oh
Fraser.
yeah. Yeah, she was awesome.
Wait, that's
Yes.
so funny.
Gecko.
I was like, I have to bring this up, but I was like, he's probably not gonna remember.
Wait, so what did this gecko look like? Can you guys
It
describe
was like
for
a
me?
leopard. It was a
It was.
spotted gecko.
Leopard
it was
gecko.
really cute.
Yeah.
And we shared him over
And
Christmas break.
I took him to Christmas. Oh, you and I? Like I handed
Yes,
it off
I
to you?
dropped him
Co-parenting.
off at your house. I remember it.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what it is.
one morning
Yeah.
I woke up right up there and he was not in his cage.
Oh, no.
And I freaked out. I woke up mom and dad and we searched the whole house and then he was underneath the turf of the cage.
Oh, it's okay.
It was terrifying.
Oh.
Yeah, we shared it. We were co-parenting a gecko.
I didn't kill it.
Thank God.
You
I
didn't kill
either.
it? Yeah.
What
Was
do
it
you
like
guys
a
eat?
class
Like, what did you
pet
feed it?
situation?
Good question. Yes, class pet.
Yeah,
Which
class
is
pet.
crazy because they don't have those anymore.
No.
Which is so lame.
They just don't. Maybe at like some random private school
Fish or
somewhere. But like
Yeah.
we were at a public school and we had a
Eastover.
class
Yeah.
pet.
Yeah.
Shout out Miss Frazier because that was
Real.
all on her.
Yeah.
For
We all
Eastover
loved
was
that thing too.
It wasn't private. It's public.
It's public.
Don't
We
you
had
wear uniforms though?
It looks private.
Interesting.
It does. Like.
Yeah.
It looks private.
We did wear uniforms.
That's a little.
Yeah.
That's
It was-
weird.
It is. And
Yeah,
they
it
were
was
white.
like one-
Imagine putting
It was white and navy.
Child.
Yeah.
a kid in white. It's just I came home brown every day.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, it's not. It's one of this, so
Yeah.
yeah.
And we didn't have grass on the thing. It was
And it
just
was
dirt.
dirt.
Oh, wait,
Just
someone did
dirt
not think
flying
that through.
yeah. But now I think it's like AstroTurf or something.
Yep.
It's fancy
I
now.
went to like two completely different schools up until Myers Park. Neither.
Where'd you go?
I went to Old Providence
Okay.
elementary school. And I went to Carmel Middle School. And then I went to Myers Park.
There you go.
Everyone else was like, no. It was either Sharon,
Where'd you go
Yeah, I went to Sharon.
elementary school?
Sharon.
Sharon.
And then AG.
AG.
Where is Sharon?
Like tucked into Foxcroft.
Oh.
It's a cute
I
little.
didn't know that.
It's like
Oh,
really tucked.
yeah.
It's like tucked into the neighborhood.
Yeah, I know where that is actually.
Yeah. I mean, this one's kind of tucked in there.
It is. It's pretty small.
Yeah.
It is really small.
Yeah, it
We
is.
drove
small.
past it the other day. I was like, yeah, it's a really small school. How many children go there or went like at a time?
A lot,
Yeah, it was a lot of people. I feel like
I think.
it was. It was bigger than you thought it was. I think
Okay.
it is. It has like a whole back section and like down and
Oh, okay.
Is that right near Bill? Like near your
It's-
old house?
literally right there.
I'm like confused where we are. If I'm gonna be really
yeah,
honest.
it's kind of by Biltmore. Yeah, down the street. Yeah, Eastover. I only went there for like 3 grades though.
Oh,
I was at Trinity my first few years.
Oh.
Yeah. To school. It sucked.
You know what I wouldn't like though? And a lot of people don't do it
I
once
remember
they...
like not learning how to read a clock.
Wait, what?
It's so
He doesn't know how to read like a old clock.
Like because it was a curriculum. It was 3rd grade curriculum at Trinity and 2nd grade curriculum at Eastover, so I skipped it.
Oh.
That and counting money.
We used to work at a. Have you ever heard of Green Brothers?
Oh,
Yes.
company.
Oh,
All 3 of us
All
worked
3 of us
there
worked
at one
there.
point.
By
And,
the food line.
there's like 4 locations
Yeah,
there.
and now
There's
there's
a
one in
lot.
Foxcroft where the
We worked at
Pizza
the
Hut
one-
used to be.
We worked
Yeah.
at Foxtrot.
Ben
That
and
one, but
Jerry's.
anyways, she would have
Yeah.
to like if someone gave her cash, she would not know what to do with it.
Okay, I figured it out.
You did no. It's hard if you don't type it into the screen.
I always made sure to type it in because I was not about to be there.
Yeah. And then you sit there like,
Because I was like, okay, so yeah, they're really doing it in your head. They're like, okay.
yeah, they're like, are you stupid?
Like,
Some
a little
time-
bit, man.
One
a little
time,
bit.
a guy like called me out for not knowing how to count.
Are you kidding?
Coins.
That's so embarrassing.
He was like, "Kids these days don't know how to count coins." I was like, "Oh hell, here we go." I was like, I'm sorry. You're just making me nervous. I don't know.
So when they're, like,
It is different when someone's watching you,
I,
like waiting. They're like,
He's like, of course you don't know how to count coins, kids. He's like, I was like, okay, kid. Like, give me a second.
yeah. That job was. It was good when it was good. It was good when it was at its peak, and then it just.
Yeah.
I got kind of fired.
I quit, but they didn't acknowledge it. So
She liked her. She worked
I just
there
kind
for
of
3 years.
Like,
Yeah, she kind of goes.
I worked there for almost 4 years, and I
She
texted
got a
our
like.
manager. I said, I cannot work anymore. I have an internship this summer. Like, I won't be working here anymore. Liked my. I said thank you for everything. I had such a great time.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. I was so nice. Liked my message.
great response.
Are you?
No?
Are you serious?
Yikes.
After 4 years,
I was
just liking a
Like
message.
she could
Oh,
have typed
for-
something out.
Okay, when you phrase it like that,
Oh, okay.
But like you
Well,
wouldn't
maybe
think
it
anything
wasn't.
of
Yeah,
that.
maybe it wasn't.
I didn't know it was 4 years.
Women.
But you weren't working 40 hours. It was like,
I don't know. We worked a lot.
Really?
We carried that store.
really?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
maybe
did a
she
lot
should
for
have.
that
Maybe she
store.
could have said like. But at least
Thank
she
you.
could have
Or
not
at least
responded.
the owner could
A lot
have.
of
That
people won't
would
respond.
yeah, that would have been worse.
Yeah, at least the owner should have like reached out or something.
I had my old boss had. I worked at a smoke shop and he didn't. I asked him to be. Well, I guess I was. But before I left, he was like, "Anything, brother. I give you anything. You come by."
Yeah.
And his name was Abed. His name is Abed. Abed, if you're
Then
watching
what?
this, dude, call me. Like, because like I like the day that he's there when I walk in.
Yeah.
I don't smoke or anything.
Yeah.
But every time I pass the place, is Abed here? Because he won't
Yeah.
answer my text. I want him on the podcast.
Aw.
Boo. That's so
Yeah, I
sad.
started working there because of them. Because I
Yeah.
wanted a job. It was my first job.
It was good money.
It was good money.
Jobs.
Yeah.
Jobs.
Oh, jobs.
And then I had an internship last summer, and that was great money.
Well, okay, I will say I don't like the way I got fired, but it kind of was fair. Towards the end, I hated that job more than anything. Like, I would do anything to get out of it. I hated it. I didn't want to work. I didn't want to nothing. Because I didn't like the people. If you go to a job and you don't like the people you're with, you're not gonna like. It's
Yeah.
just, I would go there. I wouldn't talk to anyone, and I would do my work, and I would leave. And I hated that because it was fun. Like,
Yeah.
obviously it's not gonna be like that all the time, but it was fun when I was working with them. So I was like, or even other people I met there, and I just hated it. And so I just like
And
I didn't-
this
I stopped
Christmas Eve
caring.
was the first Christmas Eve I hadn't worked in 4 years.
this Christmas Eve.
Wow.
I
Yeah,
know.
it was fun.
I always worked Christmas Eve because I wanted to.
It was fun because they closed at 2.
And no one would come in.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it was like, and then our manager would order a pizza.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like one of those. Have you ever had
Huge.
those really big pizzas? It's like Benny's or something.
I think
That
so.
sounds right. I think
Yeah.
so.
Humongous.
It was
Like,
huge.
Like the slices
Last
are
year
like
we
this
got
big.
IHOP. Are
Nice.
you kidding? It was not
We
like
get
that.
this
It
girl.
was, oh yeah, I got fired last year. I was gonna say, why didn't I do that?
Okay, guys, with that,
Anyways.
I don't know how to end this, but it's over.